Dokubo, Igboho and other agitators have troubled Nigeria in the past ever since have been humbled. However, I see some young boys and girls using Nnamdi Kanu, Chief Sunday Igboho in their needless agitation. It often reminds me of an Igbo adage that says one does not tell an intelligent person to get out of the sun, while some young persons have chosen to fight blindly against the government. It would, however, be a good thing for us to remind them of those that did it in the past but ended up losing to the federal government. Ralph UWAZURIKE, those who were in the age of majority in the early 200s would, in the early 2000s would not forget so soon how Ralph UWAZURIKE fought tooth and nail trying to form a recessionist movement against the Nigerian government. The young man fought the then president of Nigeria, Olusegun Obasanjo, with a secessionist group called Masob. Ralph was, however, humiliated in the end, getting himself locked up in prison years severally. Second, Gani Adams, the leader of the Odua People's Congress (OPC) and new Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò, Gani Adams troubled Olusegun Obasanjo between 1999 to 2007. At the time, the young man opposed Olusegun Obasanjo's government with open confrontation. Gani Adams later abandoned his activism after many humiliation from the government. 3. Chief Government Ekpemupolo, the former leader of the Niger Delta Agitators, Ekpemupolo aka Tampolo, did a lot of harm in the Niger Delta area during his days. This young man and other groups of militants destroyed pipelines, forcing residents and oil workers to retreat. Tampolo's agitation, however, came to an end after many of the militants were granted amnesty. He surrendered to the government. 4. Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu started as an apprentice working under Ralph UWAZURIKE. His breakthrough came when Ralph employed him to be the broadcaster of Radio Biafra. Nnamdi Kanu took advantage of the opportunity as he started a new proscribed group, Indigenous People of Biafra. His end is indeed a pitiable one, as he is now languishing in DSS underground prison pending the time of his trial. 5. Sunday Igboho. Chief Sunday Igboho's secessionist movement was considered a joke by many in the beginning. At first, the young man was pushing herders who reportedly attacked farmers in their farmland out of Yoruba land. He was, however, about taking heroism until he derailed. He is currently languishing in Benin Republic prison. In conclusion, young people need to follow the law and find peaceful ways of engaging the government instead of agitating for self-government. As an adage rightly says, the fall of a dead left is a warning sign to the green ones. Wow, I disagree with this. Sunday Igboho and Nnamdi Kanu, those two as the most best agitators have ever had of in time of all these people you have just mentioned. So I don't really know how and why you're going to say Nnamdi Kanu and Sunday Igboho are busy disturbing the peace of Nigeria. There is no any peace in Nigeria. If there was peace, they wouldn't have come out. Why didn't they come out in the time of Goodluck Jonathan? Why didn't they come out when Yar'Adua was there? Why didn't they come out in the time of Obasanjo as well? Why is it now that Buhari is in power that these two people had to agitate? Because they said a leaf does not fall far from the tree. So you people should go and ask the federal government what's done that made those people to feel that they need to separate the tribal people from Nigeria. That is the one question they're supposed to be asking. You guys never talked anything good. You are talking about how Nnamdi Kanu's fall was pitiful. You should have said something else and not this. What you just said here is ranting. That is what I will call this. Because for you saying that Nnamdi Kanu falling was peaceful, then you don't know anything. Because Nnamdi Kanu never fall. It was the federal government who kidnapped Nnamdi Kanu to Nigeria. Take that or leave it. That is it. So you wouldn't call that a fallen because he never fought. So are you not trying to tell us that bandits that has been kidnapping people, so the people they kidnapped are all fallen people? Is that what you're saying? You don't know how to say a good word to try to describe your stupid government on their nonsense rules and laws. That is why you're saying he fell. He never did. He hasn't fallen. But there is a saying that he who fights and retreats we have another time to fight again. But what you were saying about Nnamdi Kanu and Sunday Igboho, I disagree totally with it. Because one, if they had done what Sunday Igboho asked them to do, then when Sunday Igboho was crying for help for his people in Ibarakba there, when all these herdsmen were busy slaughtering and raping their girls in the farm. If they had done something about it when they started this whole cry, then all this whole thing wouldn't have gotten to the extent of Sunday Igboho trying to fight for his people to this length. But the federal government never did anything about it. So are these people trying to tell us now that when you are agitating for freedom, it means that you are a terrorist in Nigeria? That is how it is, right? These people has something else going up in their head upstairs, because I don't really think their brain is really functioning well. How can they say that Sunday Igboho and Nnamdi Kanu are traitors to the country? How can they say that they are terrorists? They are not. Instead, the federal government needs to check themselves properly. Them themselves are the terrorists in Nigeria. So you can't decide when you point one finger at someone, just know that the rest are pointing at you. So that is the case of the federal government in Nigeria. Or else, how can they say Nnamdi Kanu and Sunday Igboho fell flat? Are they, in short, let me not use abusive words on them, but seriously, these people are really annoying. The situation in this country is getting worse by the day. Every day we hear series of killings, so many abduct children, and so on and so forth. And yet they're telling us that Nnamdi Kanu and Sunday Igboho are the problem of Nigeria. Are these people sick? Okay, since Nnamdi Kanu and Sunday Igboho are no longer free out here to agitate or do whatever, since they're no longer causing unrest in the country the way they claimed, so what is now going on in the country now? Is the country peaceful? That is the question. We believe that God is the truth, why every other person is a liar. Nigeria must divide. God has said it. Mark this word. Okay, since you all thought that after Nnamdi Kanu and Sunday Igboho you have captured them both, you feel that now you can sit down and drink your tea peacefully in your office, right? Something else is coming your way. That tea will taste bitter at the end of the day. You don't know anything. You think that by imprisoning those two people you have captured their soul? That is a lie. They said the spirit of a fighter is always a fighter, no matter where you person. If that person has made up his mind to fight against the society, that person will. And since especially these bad leaders that we have, and they are telling us not to support Nnamdi Kanu and Sunday Igboho for fighting for us, there is no way we are not going to fight for them. Biafra must take place and Yoruba nation must be installed. You can take it or leave it. You can go to the comment section and share your take on this article. Thanks for listening.